I just had to have it. Had to have it. You hear me?
Yeah, no doubt. We also got to figure out what's going on with YouTube, so we don't get like we starting to get some traction. And I want to get that parental guidance shit taken off our channel. I think what it is, we got to wait like 5 minutes before we start cussing.
I want to cuss.
As do I.
Should we
But
stop cussing? Or are you saying cuss later?
yeah, we try to cuss after we get the niceties out, and after we get through the first topic. So try not to make the first topic anything that's gonna make us cuss. So like I already see like Diddy shit got to go. that definitely can't be first. So we'll start nice and mellow with
You
Andre
said it
3000.
yourself.
Yeah, man. We'll start nice and mellow with 3 stacks. But I know that Diddy story, man. My goodness, man. It's just I have so many feelings about that. Why are you trying to be like me with the hoodie though? There you go, always trying to just be on my level. You're not on my level,
Nigga,
darker.
I am the level. I am the level. Shawty, what is you talking about?
My wardrobe be matching completely unintentionally every time.
I got the memo.
You know, it's hoodie season for real, man. It ain't nothing like comfort.
All I do is wear hoodies. I probably have worn this one on camera already. I don't give a fuck. Why am I having so much trouble with this? This happens to me every fucking time. Every fucking time.
You know, I already cussed in the first 5 minutes. I think this is a live stream and not a regular recording. So I'm gonna figure out how this working, and I can still make it a regular recording in the end. So if somebody start watching, we apologize because y'all see some crazy stuff right now. I actually got the glasses on.
Yeah, that means I don't want to put on any makeup. That's what that means.
Man, I ain't mad at you.
Shit.
Yo, I told you Kim got COVID, Lindsay.
No.
Yes. So we got fucking quarantine. How about that?
So my friend just texted me. I was with her today. She said her partner has COVID. So I just got I got to take up my COVID test because she may have given me COVID.
Yep, Kendra took hers today and she came up negative. I hadn't taken any. I feel fine. We both feel fine, but like Kim was like as close as me and Kendra are. Like we was all within 6 feet of each other pretty much the entire 4 or 5 days we was down there. So I just know I'm vaccinated, so I'm hoping for the best.
Yeah.
I think she had it before we went down there though, because she was showing symptoms by the second day, and I'm like, I don't know if you can just get it and symptoms start kicking in as soon as you get it like that. Mm-hmm. But they did say within 2 days you start seeing symptoms.
I thought it took
Ooh, loud. I'm good.
Shit together. Okay.
Know what you was about to say?
Probably nothing of import.
So good. You want to start at the 4-minute mark?
Sure.
I like that professionalism. Folks, just be ready to go. Yeah, let me zoom in a little bit because I feel like I'm far away.
Get your shit together. Mine is together.
I gotta get my stick down there for the dog get to it.
3. What's going on, good people? It's your girl, Darker Brown, baby, and the
yes, always from the south side of the ATL. What's going on, world? It's the infamous AT alien himself. My mama name is Marcus, but you can call me the Mister. What's going on, Darker Brown?
Awesome, doing well. As you mentioned, it is hoodie season. I see the memo.
Hey man, it's raining, it's dark, it's cold. I'm in the house and I'm not going anywhere.
Not me either. Now that rain got me staying inside for sure. I've had enough already. We haven't had rain in so long. It's good to finally have it, but that doesn't mean I want to be in it.
Absolutely, especially when it's cold. Mm-hmm. So what's going on in your world, Darko? It's been a couple weeks. What's been cracking?
Well, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I am a few darker shades of brown. Vacation, very glad to be back. It's always good to be home. It's good to be on vacation too. So here we are.
Look, I must say the same thing. I'm more than a couple shades darker because let me tell you, I just got back in the country from Dominican Republic, and boy, oh boy, I am a lot blacker than I was about 7, 8 days ago. I'm here to tell you.
Darker. It's good. It's
Heck
good.
yeah,
It's in the wintertime.
yeah, no doubt. And it's always good to travel, get that vacation in, get that mental health break is of the utmost important for all of us to elevate ourselves and make sure that you reward yourself. We work 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week, some of us, and don't do anything for ourselves a lot of times. It's critically important to go out there and enjoy yourself.
That's right.
Take 4 or 5 days out the year just for yourself. Be selfish. It's okay. Eat like a pig, drink like a fish, smoke like a chimney if you do it. You know what I'm saying? But you owe it to yourself to take time out for yourself. And that's our public service announcement for a lifetime right there. But I mean
that's revolutionary. That's right.
Absolutely. But I mean that. I mean, people, some people, when it comes to vacation, the first thing they worry about is the sticker. And I tell anybody, you can't put a price on peace of mind. You can't put a price on sitting on a beach in 85-degree weather in November with a orange yellow drink in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Just living your best life with no calendar, no text messages, no news on the television, nothing. Just the ocean, beach, the pool, the drink in your hand, and you. 5 days out the year. There's no price tag enough for that.
No, it's really not.
So, long story short, Dominican was fire. So speaking of, and I kind of think we can roll this straight into business. All right, I was out the country for 5 days, right? And in 5 days' time, Andre 3000 releases an album, first time in 17 years, and Puffy turns into goddamn Big Red from Big Red Records in the 5 Heartbeats.
He did. Where did that come from? Left field.
I didn't even leave the hemisphere. I went 1,500 miles south, and all this happened. Darko, what was going on? Let's start with Stacks. We'll start peaceful, and we'll build our way up. Andre released new music. Andre Outkast released a brand freaking new album, and we knew nothing about it until like 2 days before it dropped.
Maybe if that, and I do know I was looking at the news and I read it on a local news station first, and I was like, oh, it's a pleasant surprise. Okay, Andre, way to drop music all on the low and come out of nowhere. And then as I read the next article, I learned, oh, okay, so flute. Oh, okay, wait, no, he's playing the flute. Oh, wait, okay, so the whole thing is him playing the flute. So this was the evolution of my understanding of this new album. And then by the time the album came out and all the memes happened on Instagram, oh my God, it's wonderful. The black people and on
black folks all refined talk about, this me waiting on Andre 3000 album. We got on painter hats, Cassie out here like building structures and everything, just waiting on this record. And I mean, I am happy that they made it abundantly clear up front. No bass, no rap.
Right.
You're not getting neither one of them two.
They're managing expectations.
Exactly. Because if you didn't, it would have been. Can you imagine?
No. No.
Can you imagine if Drake just releases
not one rap, not one lyric? Like that needed to be known because people would have won.
My Lord. There would have been actual riots in the streets had this album released without that note. And the fact the name of the first song is literally, I really, really wanted to make a rap record, but this is direction the wind blew me. Dre is telling you, like, please don't be mad. Like, I wanted to get to you, but I ain't got nothing to give. Nah. And I respect him so much for that. Like he said, like people always looking at him like you got all these raps held back. Dre, like, I ain't got no raps. Like, he 48. It happens.
Yeah, but
more people could recognize at 35 and 40 and 45 and 50 that they ain't got shit really to rap about. You know what I'm saying?
I take issue with that. So, like, yes, I see there is there for some people, for some artists, there is a point at which you shift, or you are no longer inspired by the same things, and so therefore your
Mm-hmm.
expression changes. But to automatically, arbitrarily say because you've reached a certain age, you now should not have anything to talk about, that I take issue with. And so yes, some of it I agree with, but them automatically saying like, and they're attributing this to Drake now. Not to say that his last album was great, because it was not fantastic, but that doesn't mean that because it wasn't great, that because of his age, he should not continue rapping. Because they
Right.
usually try to say Drake needs a catch win because Andre figured it out. I don't really agree with that, but I don't know. That's
I'll
just
say this. I
what.
think people are taking it somewhere Dre didn't say. In Dre's defense, he did say, I don't have anything to say and I feel inauthentic. And I can
Okay,
respect the hell out of that. I mean,
right.
honestly, it's just a grown man saying that I don't have to I can't give you what you want because I don't have that to offer anymore. You know what I'm saying? And in his case, I think that's absolutely been the case for a very long time. Because I mean, at the end of the day, Andre's a legend. Like Andre is a Mount Rushmore of hip hop candidate for
Yeah,
most skilled or cultural, especially people of a certain age. You know what I'm saying? Andre is in that category with Eminem and Jay-Z and Biggie and Tupac and whomever else you want to put in our golden era of hip hop. So when you built all that, it's kind of hard to lay an egg, man. You come out and lay a brick, and motherfuckers only remember like what Janet Jackson say. What have you done for me lately? Stankonia and Quimini and all that will go right out the eardrum because all they
right.
would remember was that egg you laid in 2023. So play the
Yeah.
flute, brother. I enjoyed it.
Play the flute. I have not heard it yet. I know I need to. I'm behind, but how is
Yes,
it?
yes. I will say this: it's peace. That's the word I would use to describe that album. It's something that you could listen, and I don't mean this to be disrespectful at all, so don't take it that way. It's something you can put on, you can go to sleep. It's something you can put on to relax. It's something you can put on to do yoga. Something you can put on to clean the house. Something you can have playing in the background when you're at work. It's very, very peaceful, calming, relaxing. It's just it's ambiance music. Respect it or not, but it is what it is. And for me, it's not the greatest thing I've ever heard. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard. But will I listen to it? Yes. Especially if I find out it puts this puppy to sleep. Shit, that's a wrap.
Hey, and congratulations.
So
Cool.
yeah, kudos to Andre 3000. My brother came back, dropped an album, did it his way, as we should want all of our artists to do. And for the most part, people have respected the art and understand that it is art. You don't
Yeah.
always get what you want, but if somebody you love gives you a gift, sometimes just appreciate it.
Yeah.
Even if it ain't your bag. Speaking of people in bags and gifts, Keke Palmer gave her baby dad a whole lot of bags and gifts. Looks like she took a lot of hits and blows back. He doesn't seem like the best person in the world. There was a phone call that leaked. Darker, talk to us.
So here's the thing. Just on the simple fact that Keke comes out one day, which also felt like left field, just a little bit. Left field just in timing, because so much time has passed. But when we learned that Keke was, looking for custody of her child, and looking for a restraining order against her baby daddy, I was not surprised. I was disappointed, but he's already shown his ass. It was a whole cultural moment the first time. And so I'm sure that nobody was surprised to come to find out all these additional details. Then come to find out, apparently this has been going on for like some time, and there's like a familial thing. And apparently old boy's brother is also like a violent person, and the moms have been going at it, all this drama in the background. And I just want my people to be happy and to be healthy, but like nobody's safe from toxicity and from family trauma and from bad behavior and domestic violence.
And when you layer in the whole highly weird aspect, the gay accusations, your brother is a D sucker, you are a D sucker, Usher is gay, like when it starts getting weird like that, it's like, yo, folks, getting famous and being famous, it ain't for everybody. Like, let me tell you, it's a lot comes along with that I don't think people consider at all. And just be aware, man. Yeah. And I'm like, my thing is, who released it? Everybody on that phone call looks like a demon. You hit me. Nobody came out of that conversation looking good at all.
Right.
Nobody. I mean, that was bad. And then to find out the brother's an abuser, like you said, it's like so many flags. It's like, it's just so unfortunate. It's like, How can a woman that's so successful find herself wrapped up in a situation like that? But it literally happens every day, all the time. And just a tragic story. And I hope everybody works things out and the kid comes up to be a healthy, strong, functional adult, because that's a lot of drama. That's a lot.
It is a lot of drama, and it's unfortunate to find these women again, and the cards are beginning to fall, right? So there's Keke Palmer, and then we find out about Cassie, right? Mm-hmm. Talking about coming from left damn field.
Whoa.
Her from Cassie. I'm gonna tell you, matter of fact, I was listening to Cassie Paradise just the other day, like, man, I really love this Paradise song. It's so great. Oh, Cassie, she was great, back da. Out of the blue, we come to find out Puffy, you a man.
Puffy is literally Big Red and Suge Knight and like every evil music record executive ever.
We heard him before, but this put it on paper. Like, we got
right. This is in legal court files. This is, if I'm lying right now, I'm going to jail because this is easily provable that I'm lying. Right. I mean, the fact that he tried to blow up, excuse me. The fact that he blew up Kid Cudi's car, like, this is crazy.
It's a power move.
This is nuts. Did you hear about him hanging Wale out the window?
Oh, is that who it was? I didn't know who it was.
Look, man.
Oh no!
Look, and you remember on the last show, I was like, I know people saying a lot of stuff about Diddy, yada yada yada. When Tupac's murder came back, and I'm like, everybody just kind of chill out with that, because I'm like, rumors are rumors, and people always talk. And lo and behold, man, like, my goodness, this dude is a monster. Like, he is a literal monster.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. I can't come up with anything good to say. We don't know that everything's true, but you settled a lawsuit that says some outrageously outrageous stuff in 24 hours or less.
Within hours. And the thing was that within those 24 hours, there were people that came out and supported Cassie. The women from
Diddy. A whole lot of people.
Yeah, multiple people came out and were like, well, yeah. Wiz Khalifa was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit. And
keep in mind, Meg Thee Stallion didn't have anywhere near the level of support when the story broke that Cassie got. Cassie got almost unanimous.
Yeah, it was.
Like, because what started happening? All of a sudden, videos from 15, 20 years ago started popping up with pictures and explanations that wasn't making sense. Justin Bieber shit started popping back up. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Right. Like, it's like all the worst, nasty, weird shit you can imagine all of a sudden started coming true. Yeah. I'm like, I can imagine he probably was involved in Biggie death. I can imagine he probably was involved in Tupac death. He blew up Kid Cudi's car. He sent goons to Kanye West's house. I don't even like Kanye. He literally sent goons to Kanye's house.
And it is one of those things where 2020 hindsight, chickens coming home to roost. You can only be and do certain things for so long, and we live in a different time.
What do old folks say about what's done in the dark always comes to life? Like, that stuff with Kim Porter and her boyfriend is some of the scariest, wildest stuff. And I remember when that Shakira dude died, I don't know who this guy is. Everybody's like, he's this great dude. He was an athlete. Like, none of this makes sense. And then now we looking at stuff like, yeah, y'all might need to start investigating something.
Just the beginning. I mean, just the simple fact with the car blowing up thing and the trafficking, like, just, you can't move people from place to place. And like, we know this, we learned about like R. Kelly. We've seen it in context. Like, you can't do that. And
then the whole thing with the male prostitutes, like, again, so many videos have started resurfacing, so much questionable behavior, so many questionable words were said. Like, and like, nobody has anything good to say about this dude after they leave. And it's like, bruh, like, you was really, really that bad, dude. Like, yo, man, I'm shocked. I said Diddy has literally now fulfilled the Batman prophecy. He has lived long enough to see himself become a villain.
Damn.
It happens.
It happened.
And ain't no getting it back. Like, you might as well do the Russell Simmons and just fly away. Because this is bad.
Did you see him on social media? Like after he
Mm-mm.
settled, he was like had a bottle in his hand, was like, yeah, 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 yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
we know that's a front now, cause literally, look, bro, every skeleton you had, that's on Stevie Wonder saying skeletons in your closet, brother. All yours came out.
it's oh, he's guilty. He's so
And,
guilty.
and, and I know we talked about this pre-show, but I'm going to say it on air. It goes back to what I always say about rich people having too much money. I know folks don't like it when I go into my socialist shit and I talk about my socialist utopia, but there should listen. When you have so much money that you start to use human beings as literal sex objects, that's a problem. And we're seeing I'm not on some Q anonymous nonsense, but we're seeing this is extraordinary common deviant behavior for men of multiple races.
That's true.
Jeffrey Epstein wasn't much different from what we know about R. Kelly, which ain't much different from what we're hearing about Puffy. And if you think these are the only people that are doing this, you're absolutely wrong. Most of the other cats hadn't got caught. But let's
Right.
keep in mind, I'm not making any accusations, but there was a flight that Chris Tucker took with Bill Clinton that ended up in Epstein Island. It begins to make one wonder what goes on once you reach a certain level of success or you establish a certain level of money. All I know is I don't want any part of that weirdo nonsense they got going on.
No.
It's crazy, dog. I'm just saying, live your life and live your truth if that's your truth. But these dudes is weird, man. Like that is crazy to me. You
And
got a
you
model
have
and
to be
singer
able
wife,
to,
and you having male prostitutes, and you rooting them on. Like what? Like
you got to be able to leverage the truth against these
yes,
men with these power and money. And that's what a lot of these women and these people have been able to do. I will really quickly talk about Kevin Spacey, which I thought was really interesting. Some of the charges were dropped against him in another situation with a man with power and money. But
right.
so I think that no, truth doesn't always bring justice. However, truth can wield power. And at the end of the day, it's about power. And, hopefully your truth stacks up. And Cassie's did.
Yeah. I mean, God bless her, man. I hope nothing but the best. Not even the money. You know what I mean? The fact that she let it out and then settled the next day, that shit was like the chef's kiss. That was the ultimate. I
Right.
got your ass. Like
Right.
you can't take none of this back. I
Nope.
sign whatever you want me to sign. I'll put this money in the bank. But this shit in public now.
It's
It ain't
out.
never going back in the closet no more.
Nope.
Everything has been co-signed now. All of it. Now the police on your ass and you know it.
Right.
You know it. The
Yes.
police investigating all that.
Yes.
There were receipts.
Yeah.
And such weird behavior, walking around naked in a room full of men with a towel on, bending over. Like, what are we doing, Puff? Like, yo, no, sir. That's y'all niggas tripping.
Yes.
I'm gonna be Riley Freeman on this. Y'all niggas tripping. For real, for real. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all tripping, boy. Oh my God. I don't know, Darkin. It's a wild world we live in.
It is.
Anything else for the people before we get out of here? Because I'm done with them. After this, like I said, I was enjoying vacation. You heard I was enjoying vacation. I'm like, the Stacks album comes out. I'm gonna listen to it on the way back home. The Puffy news hits literally after the Stacks news hits. I'm on the plane. I'm like, yo, what is going on? It's been a whirlwind ever since, man.
It has been. Well, let's just keep our fingers crossed that we don't have anything too catastrophic that happens this week because we're just trying to make it to the end of the year.
Well, something else catastrophic we didn't even talk about. We'll save it for next week. But yeah, all they're saying that 20% of black folks is gonna vote for Donald Trump. Hey, again, like, look, let me tell you right now, the weather in the Caribbean is wonderful. Y'all do this shit if y'all want to. I will hop on a plane and I will never come back to this motherfucker. Try it. I have 6 figures in equity in this house. I will move to Jamaica and never come back. 20%, do it. Y'all do that shit. I want y'all to do it. I'm not gonna be here for that shit. Because at the end of the day, when they try to lock up Barack and Michelle, that's when it's gonna dawn on y'all. That's when it's gonna dawn on y'all. Here's the thing: he's already threatened that shit. I'm not making this up. He's already threatening. I'm coming after my political adversaries: Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Joe Biden. If If you don't think they're gonna bring them folks in the courtroom in handcuffs, shit me. Watch. But y'all go ahead and tell me how old Joe is. I'm done with that, bro. Keep on going, Doc. I'm sorry.
I have nothing, and I feel that there may be some more information that'll help us have this conversation the next time that we talk.
Right.
Just again, let's try to get through this week's drama.
Thanksgiving coming. Get your greens, beans, rams, lambs, tomatoes, lambs, man. Get all that. Get it all. All right, Doc, let's get out of here, man. I'm gone. Y'all take it easy, folks. Peace.
Bye.